Welcome back to my channel, guys, and welcome back to another Zodiac video. They're vacuuming the hallways and renovating right now, so if you're hearing some noise in the background, I'm sorry. This is a noisy unit. I've realized living here, this is a noisy unit. For those of you who don't know, I actually moved out of my parents' house, so yeah, there's some news. I talked all about it in my second channel, but yeah, I definitely moved out and it's just been crazy. So today we're going to be talking about the Sagittarius. I'm going to be telling you 6 different things about the Sagittarius and what it's like dating one. There's some good, there's some bad, but these are the things that you got to know if you're getting into a relationship with a Sag. Before I even get into the video, I want to say a huge thank you to Keen for sponsoring this video. Keen is something that I've talked about on my channel before. I've actually done like live readings with psychics and astrologers through their website. So if you don't know what Keen is, pretty much it is a site that connects you to a whole bunch of different psychics, astrologers, mediums, clairvoyants, tarot readers, everything of that sort. So I'm assuming if you're into astrology, if you're watching me, you're probably into all those type of things. So Keen gives you access to all these different kinds of people, and through the website you can easily find someone that matches with you and you can get a reading from them. Honestly, I think now is the best time of year. It's the end of the year, we're about to hit the new year, we're about to hit a new decade. If you want to get some answers, what's in store for you for 2020, what's going on in your love life, what are your goals, you can just talk to someone. You can either just get spiritual advice or you can actually get readings on there. So it's really, really cool. I've used Keen before. I was skeptical before I'd even heard of it, but the second I was on the website, I was like, oh no, this is legit. Take the time to find someone that best suits your needs. Take the time to look at reviews and ratings. They give you access to all of that, so that's what makes it so great, because then you can make sure that you're finding someone who's best for you. So as always, they do have a special promo for you guys. You can get your first 10 minutes for way cheaper than anybody else, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home. So if you click the link down below, you'll be able to access this promo, and that way you can try out Keen for a low price, no commitment, no monthly fees, no nothing, none of that BS. You can literally just tap in whenever you want and log out whenever you want. But anyways, once again, thank you to Keen for sponsoring this video. If you guys have a cool experience on Keen, feel free to share it with me, and I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say about it. So today we're talking about the Sagittarius, and as you guys know, Sagittarius was my favorite sign. Don't you love when like your matcha or your iced coffee or tea just comes out perfectly? Oh my god, I could cry. Sagittarius was my favorite sign. Still one of my favorites, still love them, but I got some new favorites. Maybe I'll do like an updated ranking the signs video. If that's something you want to see, let me know. Sagittarius, dating one, what's it like? Something you should really know is that the Sagittarius is listening to everything you say, especially in the early days. Okay, now that's just disrespectful, oh my god. They are listening to everything you say in the early days, especially the early days. Later on, they don't pick up on everything, but in the beginning, they're trying to find everything out about you, almost in like an obsessive way, but it's cute because you're into them, right? But if you're not into them, then it's a little fucking weird. Like, it does get weird, trust me. But they're listening to everything you say. They write that shit down, they keep a note of it. Like, they know everything that you've ever said and they will not forget it. The weird thing about this though is that they use these things in like, okay, so it's either like an extreme high or an extreme low. So pretty much how they use these little pieces of information, it's either to make you so fucking happy and surprise you and make you feel special and give you nice gifts that you forgot they even mentioned and stuff like that, or if you cross them, they use these against you to manipulate them. But that's again an extreme, so they don't typically do that. They only like really do that if you give them the need to, but for the most part, like, I would say they're pretty good. But yeah, the early days are the best days with the Sag. Like, they're gonna be on their best behavior, they're gonna be hearing everything and remembering everything about you, and it's gonna be the sweetest thing, and you're gonna like swoon over it. Like, I remember a guy that I knew, honestly I remember like 4 different guys that I knew. I never dated a Sagittarius, by the way. I've actually never even been romantically interested in one, interestingly enough, because I talk about them like I have dated them. I haven't. I knew a whole bunch of Sagittarius men, and I get along with them so freaking well platonically. Like, there's something about Sag men that we can just hit it off as a friendship so easily. So they'd always open up to me about the relationships, and like, there are these 2 specific ones that I can keep in mind. That one of them was like pursuing my best friend and then ended up like dating her, but I got to hear all the background info about it from his end, because he was like trying to learn more about her and tell me about her, and like, he just like really wanted someone to talk to about her in a good way. She knew about it. But yeah, like, he'd constantly be saying all these little things about her, and I'd like low-key be creeped out. but he was always saying like, oh yeah, I noticed today exactly a month ago is when she mentioned this. I wanted to surprise her for like our 1 month with this thing because she mentioned it a month ago. And like little things like that where it's like a little much, like they can be a little much. If you're into it, it's amazing. But if you're someone like me, I'm like, yo, you need to back up, like chill. So there was him, and then there's another one that had like a whole list on his notes app of all the things she mentioned, so that when it's her birthday or anniversary or Christmas, like he knows what to get her, how to surprise her. Like he planned picnics for her. Like they're sweet. Like these are the men. The women are the same, but I think because I've known so many more men that like I might be talking about he, him in this a lot, but like just know this is like pretty much applying to both genders. So another thing you should know about Sagittarius is that they are extremely possessive, and this can happen in 2 ways. So either the either the possession can happen in a way that they are just so possessive of you that they want to take care of you and they don't want anybody to fuck with you, so they'll like be ready to mess anyone up that like crosses you even in the slightest way. So that's one way that the possessiveness can come in, and some girls love that, some guys love that. They're like, oh yeah, my girl's possessive, okay, or I'm like, my man's possessive, like they like it. I personally, you guys didn't ask about me. So yeah, so it can either be like they are so possessive that they just want to make sure that no one can hurt you. Aiko, what are you doing? My kitten, oh my goodness, he's just a lot. The other way that the possessiveness can come in is they are possessive over you to the point where like you go out, a man stares at you, a female stares at you, and they got a problem. Like they're just like, why are you looking at my man? Why are you looking at my girl? Like they are so willing to like fight over it because to them you are their world, and they don't want anyone to be able to like claim you or to have an effect on you the way that they could, because they feel like they're the only one in your eyes and they want to keep it that way. So they're very possessive, and they can get very jealous. They can get so freaking jealous, it drives me crazy. My little boy was messing around so much I had to pick him up, but yeah, so that's, oh hey, oh my god, Aiko, Aiko, stop! They're not toys, they're earrings. Oh my goodness, this little boy, I can't. Like he's always biting on my braids, always doing something. Okay, Aiko, stop it. Aiko. So another thing that you should know about them is that they're super, ow! Guys, having a kitten is so much work. He's trying to move the tripod right now. Another thing you should know about them is that they're extremely easygoing and free-spirited. Very funny people, very entertaining people. They're the people you want to have around. If you're someone that's like very timid and very like introverted and shy like me, then having a Sagittarius around is really nice. It depends on the Sag though. Like there's like that very chill Sag that, oh my god, he's so distracting. There's that very chill Sag that is like more low-key, keeps to himself. But then there's also that Sag that's just like the life of the party, wild, crazy, free-spirited, happy, good vibes, like the person you want around you. Like Sagittarius are so fun and friendly, you just want them around you. They're just always cracking jokes. They're so funny. They're so funny, and they don't even try. They're those people with the contagious laughter, and you just feel good around them, and that's why they were my favorite sign for the longest time. They're still up there. They're probably in my top 3, I think, but I mean, I think I just like other signs better because I spend more time with them. Sag is like that person that if you're having a party and you're scared that the vibes are gonna be like dull, invite a Sag. They're gonna bring the party up, don't worry. Sagittarius, when you're dating one, they will make you feel so important. They make you feel like you are their world. You are their world, honestly, you're their world. So they make sure that you know that you're their world. They make you feel special, they make you feel beautiful, they make you feel important. Like if you're dating one, expect flowers as a surprise, expect little gifts out of nowhere, expect to be praised on social media, all of that stuff. Like they're just so for you, like they're so for you, you're their world. If you're out with them with a whole bunch of friends at a party, like that's when you won't get the life of the party Sag, because they're gonna be so wrapped up with their significant other that they don't even see anyone else around them. Like they just don't. It's just them two. it's just them and whoever they're dating. And this is so good for a lot of people. Some people like to mix and mingle with others, so they just kind of feel like, you know, like get off me, like, what's the word? Close. Aiko. I love when I call him and he meows. I'm like, oh, my little cutie boy. Oh. Yeah, so some people might feel like it's too much, and it can be too much. For a lot of people it's too much, but I just feel like I know these two Sagittarius that are dating, and when they're together they're literally in their own world. It's just them two, and I think it's really sweet. And like constantly, like for example, like if they're watching this, they know who they are. But yeah, they're together, and like the funny thing is they both threw each other surprise parties. And their birthdays are like very close together, and they both threw each other surprise parties. I just found that so funny, because it's like that's how you know, like Sagittarius are those sweet, caring, considerate people that just make you feel so special. Like they want to make sure you have the best time, the best day. And yeah, like I just thought it was cool. Like it was very funny to me. Like for me it's like, oh, let's do them together, but like it's just a Sag thing, you know. They just have like that, they just want to do it for you. So another thing you should know is that if you are with a Sag and you are not in a committed relationship, you are not boyfriend and girlfriend, they're probably seeing someone else. I'm letting you know right now. Like I could be totally wrong. You might be looking at me like, Ashley, you don't know my man. Ashley, you don't know my girl. She would never. He would never. Hey, I don't know your situation, but they're probably seeing someone else. So I mean, hey, if you are the one that's holding back from commitments from this person and they're ready to be all in, just go all in if that's what you're ready for. Don't be scared, because once they're committed, they are committed, they are loyal, they are there for you, they are good. But when they're not committed, every man for himself, they're doing whatever they want. They are flirty beings, they are social beings, but deep down all they want is love. All they want is to be loved and to love, and they'll like seek it out. They'll have their fun, but inside they're gonna be like, I just want to be loved. So once they are in a committed relationship, I don't think you should worry too much. Obviously there are Sagittarius that cheat, there's Aquarius that cheat, there's Pisces that cheat, everybody can cheat of any sign. But it is less likely for a Sagittarius to be, you know, cheating on you if you're boyfriend or girlfriend and they're very happy in the relationship. If they're in an unhappy relationship, that's when they're more likely to be like out in these streets, you know. But I would say in the beginning stages, if you are talking, like you just know that they're probably talking to someone else. And as much as it hurts to think about it, if you are not committed, then they don't owe you any loyalty unless you've had a conversation about it. So just keep that in mind before you commit yourself to someone who might not be fully invested in you. Or just have that conversation with them, because they are open to having the conversation if they're interested. If they're not, you're gonna get your feelings hurt, and I'm sorry. So lastly, I want to say that Sagittarius have anger problems. They are fucking crazy. They're crazy, and they don't get angry that often, but they get angry easily, you know what I mean? Like it'll be like that random time that's gonna set them off, and you're gonna be like, what just happened? And they're gonna turn into a whole new person. They're gonna like get evil. They're gonna like black out anger. In the Drive With Me series with my friend, he mentioned something that it's like almost like a possession, and I truly agree with that, because it's like something takes over them and it's a whole new person that you're seeing, and you're like, who is this? Like you don't even realize they're capable of becoming this person because their anger. I go, hey, I'm filming, shh. You don't even realize that they're capable of becoming this person because you've never really seen it until it happens. So you're like, what just, who is that? Oh my God. They like blow up, and it's really scary. They black out. They don't know what they're saying. They don't think anything through. They'll hurt your feelings. They'll hurt your mom's feelings. They'll hurt your dad's feelings, and it's not fun. But overall, I think Sagittarius are really good partners. I think that dating a Sagittarius is always a good idea. I think that if you are with a Sag, you need to make sure you have the conversation of whether or not you are committed, you're not, so you can live your best life. If they're living their best life, why can't you? You know what I mean? But yeah, just know that they are great people, considerate, caring people, but if you don't reciprocate what they do for you, that's when they're gonna start to pull back, and you don't want to make them stop doing what's in their heart, because they are giving, loving, and caring people, but if you deserve it. And for the longest time, they will be that way even if you don't deserve it. Then one day they'll wake up and they're gonna be like, what the fuck am I doing? And they're gonna go cheat on you. I'm kidding, I'm totally kidding. Oh my god, I'm terrible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about the Sagittarius. The next month is Capricorn, and you guys already know how I feel about Capricorns, but I'm trying to hold back on like being too negative. So later on this month is Capricorn, so we're gonna be doing the Michael, stop it. We're gonna be doing the Capricorn video soon, but I hope you guys enjoyed the Sagittarius. If you're dating one, then my little baby. Oh my god, I love him so much. He's a kitten. Look at him. Look at him. What are you doing, little boy? Well, if you want to see more Aiko, follow me on my Instagram. It's TheAmateurGuru. Check out ZODIAChaven.com. My shirt that I'm wearing right now, it says Aquarius, is from ZODIAChaven.com. We're gonna have lots of sales for the Christmas time, so keep an eye out for that. Once again, shout out to Keen for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to get a nice little reading or anything of that sort, make sure to check them out and use the link down below. Aiko, I just got these done. They cost me a lot of money. Let's not be doing all that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, homies.